Hey guys, doing some Mario Kart 8 today. I hope all of you have had an amazing day today. We're gonna jump right into it. So I've played already a lot of Mario Kart. Obviously you've seen the Wii things. I've already done a lot on Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. But we're just gonna be doing the same thing as before. So as you can see, I already have all of the 3 stars for everything. But I thought we may as well start it on here as well. So let's do it. 50cc, random character, random numbers. Here we go. Okay, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Bowser Jr. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sucks. Wonderful. 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And 1. Yay. Okay, let's do the mushroom cup. You're not supposed to be doing that during the week. Okay, so I hope y'all have been doing well. Ironically, this feels like 100cc on Mario Kart Wii, which is weird. It's wacky. Terrible driving. I wonder if snaking is better in this game, or if it's worse. And just why, I keep the coin in my hand, so that, first, when the ghost eventually steals my item, the computer will get, a coin, and then it will be better for me. And second of all, when you have a coin in your inventory, you can't get a second coin in your inventory. That's of course if you're playing base Mario Kart. If you're playing like mushroom only or something, you can get double coin, which at times can be quite frustrating. He just proved my example. They stole my coin. Perfect. Okay. Standard cart, not amazing. I will be rating... That sucks. I will be rating all of the carts at the end of how good they feel, in my opinion. I say I'm bummed because you can't really see, but in the top right-hand corner, I got a super horn. So I can block the next blue shell. I don't think there's going to be one, because we are on lap 3. Quality of life, red shell. We have to continue the drifting at the very end. Have to, you know? And I want to say sorry in advance if you hear any background noise. My parents, yes, I'm still living with my parents. My parents are doing renovations in our downstairs bathroom. So, you know. Oopsies. Maybe, you know, we'll get 3 stars. Obviously, I can get 3 stars in this better than I can get 3 stars on Mario Kart Wii, but that's okay. Maybe I'm just saving it out for you guys. I want to get them all on a 150cc, right? That's definitely what I'm doing. So, I'm gonna talk about my day for a little bit, because why not, right? So, I'm in school. I'm not gonna say what grade, but I had to change my schedule today, and I'm kind of really upset about it. So I had I took an English, right, that I normally had to do, and then I was like, oh, well, I'll take the grade above its English so that I can, you know, like, be free of it for at least a year. So I did that, and I took an online English course, thinking like, oh, it'll be fine. But my guidance counselor, she did the most amazing thing that killed my soul. She gave me an open, which means I can't count it towards a university or college course. So she gave me an open English course, which is really sad because I need that for university and for college. So I now have to do my grade. I have to do English over again. So that is really sad. So this year I have ended up having to do English. I'm doing it next semester. And I'm kind of a sad boy about it. I was really hoping that I'd be home free this semester. So that is terrible. But whatever. I have world cultures this semester, which I absolutely adore. I don't know if I love the course so much as I love the teacher that's teaching it. You guys know, if you're still in school, you don't want those people that are always monotone and stuff, because it's kind of hard to focus, or at least for me, my learning is totally based on who the teacher is and how they teach. Which, don't be like that, because it's terrible when you get a bad teacher who doesn't teach with energy. Oh, that's bad. So yeah, I love world cultures. I had the same teacher for world religions, and that was very, very fun. I'm very into Greek and Roman history and some Egyptian history, and their how they see God, like Ra or Zeus / Jupiter. Jupiter is the Roman name for Zeus. Is that a blue shell? No. My purple. So yeah, it's I love it. We were just learning about Japan and their culture. And so, like, in Japan, the bowing, you don't bow with like your hands together. Like that's very that's how like American TV and shows and movies have portrayed Japan bowing. Like you don't put your hands together. You put your hands at your sides, and then you tilt your head slightly if it's like a peer, or you tilt your head more if it's someone like that's highly respected, and then you do like, I don't know, a full 90 degrees tilt if it's someone that you're saying sorry to. That's like the most important quality, I should say. And then like our teacher told us all about slurping your noodles and how it's like respectful. Oh, that's a mushroom. How it's respectful to them. I was like, that's pretty cool, because in our society, like, you want to be polite, which means not slurping your noodles. It means like being quiet when it comes to eating and trying to be respectful in that manner. Or how they like need to have everything on the table, and then you take one dish item at a time and you eat all of that on your plate, and then you go to the next item as like a family or as everybody who's at the table. Like that's what you do. And I think that's like that would be common, because I understand that my family does that a little bit, but it's less common, I would say, than what we do, which is you get something and then you just like eat it immediately. You don't wait for everybody else to have food, and it's not like you're sharing food. You get one plate with like your item, your choice of food that you want. So if I get like French toast or something, and my dad gets pancakes, we wouldn't wait for each other's food to come out. Oh my god. We wouldn't wait for each other's food to come out to have like our own, to have it separate like that. So I like that aspect. Oh my god. Stop murdering me. No. I can't allow this Wario. And then we also learned about their sumo practices, and how them stomping on the ground, it actually means, dang it, it actually means that they're getting rid of like evil spirits. They're like trying to scare them away, which is interesting, because we just think of it more as a form of trying to give fear into the enemy's eyes. But like, they don't even see each other as enemies, which I think is really cool. They have a whole respected base, and like sumo isn't for the crowd. It's like nice that the crowd and like outside judgment thinks that it's cool, and that they watch it because it's obviously they get money from this type of thing, right? But it's actually supposed to be to appease their gods, which I can totally see that. It's just like, we learned about this earlier in the year. Mongolia has a similar tradition where their most famous people are wrestlers, and I think archers. So like, that's pretty nice. I like it. I like Japanese culture. I don't read manga that often, and nor do I watch anime, but you don't have to be an enjoyer of that type of thing to like know the culture and love it. So I love their culture. And then I also have human science, or human growth and society or something. in that course, we've done almost nothing in. We've learned about Aristotle. Have we learned about Aristotle? No. That's in my religion course. We learned about Aristotle in class. But, whatever. It's not like whoop-de-doo. We'll also do... Oh, yeah. I have to pick all new things. No, we're gonna stay. For the 2 cups, we're gonna stay with the same things, and then we'll switch it for the next cup. Anyway, human and society diversity or whatever. We've been watching a lot of videos. Right now, we're on the current topic of, after birth depression, which, obviously, by the title, is not something that can be taken, it has to be taken really seriously. So that's, yay, we're learning about this topic. And I know it's serious, but my class by itself isn't serious, and so, it's a little bit hard to learn about those sort of subjects. This is very good. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Yeah. And then in religion, you just heard, we learned about Aristotle, Kant, and Levinus. And that class is really boring. He doesn't, our teacher doesn't do anything. He talks about himself for half an hour of the class. Our classes are 75-minute periods. And so he talks about himself for half an hour. And then he teaches the lesson, and we watch a lot of videos. And that's about his broach of teaching, and it's so sad. Also, this is easier, right? I feel like 50cc, we weren't lapping computers, right? We got close to Koopa Troopa, I remember, on one of the videos, but we never passed them. So, what the heck is happening? Oh, look, a star. Oh, man. Low-key, love this car. I know it's just this standard vehicle, but it's amazing. I was trying to get Metal Mario at the end with my banana. That would have been mean. I didn't realize he was in 9th. And right now, in religion, we're watching a movie, a very old movie. It's called Groundhog's Day, or Groundhog Day. I think it's Groundhog's Day. And it's basically, we haven't watched it all the way through, but it's basically this guy, he thinks, he's a weatherman, and he thinks he's better than the job he's been given. And he keeps on reliving the same day over and over again, which is Groundhog's Day. At the same town, and he can't leave the town because there is a blizzard coming in, which prevents him from leaving and going back to his the city, because he's in a urban town on the outskirts, but just far away that he can't reach his home in time. And then once he goes to sleep, the day resets, or at midnight the day resets, and he starts Groundhog's Day over again, which it's an okay movie. I don't want to knock it too hard. It's old, so it's not as up to date as movies that we watch now, but it's obviously not the end of the world bad. That's bad. So yeah, that's my life right now. A little bit of controversy. I do go to church. It's actually a major part of my life. And I'm not saying like you're watching my channel, you have to go to church, like go see Jesus. I'm not saying that. I'm more saying that I just go to church, and it's a major part of, dang you, Ludwig. It's a major part of what I do and what I believe in. But yeah, I have a camp right now that I'm gonna go to, and I'm actually leading in this camp, and so I'm gonna spend time leading kids. Well, they're kids, but they're students. They're in grades 6 to 8, and it's all about them connecting with God. And my church, that's very bad. Well, it's not very bad. My church is not like a regular Christian or Catholic church that some people might think of. You know how in some churches you have to sit in pews, and it's those wooden chairs, and you have to sit in those and then like stand up and sit down like a whole bunch because the minister, I'm not sure who he's called, but the guy who's up at the stage, who's reading the gospel and performing the sacred works of God, he's up there, and he makes you like stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down. And then you have like that choir that's in the corner, that there's obviously one person that's really, really good, and then the other ones are just iffy. My church isn't fully like that. We have a full-blown band that plays what we would call worship songs. And some of them aren't like... some of them aren't like... They're not choir music, okay? It's more like if you... Here, I'll say a song. You definitely do not have to go listen to it. But it's quite good in my opinion. If you look up... Not look up, but if you Google search KB as an artist, capital K, capital B, he's very good. He's a Christian rapper. My favorite one of his songs that I can actually sing, because he sings very quickly, is either King Jesus or Church Clap. Those are both very good. There's Coming in Hot, which is also a good song by, I think, Lecrae and Andy Minnow, who are also Christian rappers. If anybody's watched Raising Dion, that song's actually in there. It's in like season 2 or something. So yeah, our church has a full band, has LED lights, smoke machines, and by full band I mean like there's 2 electric guitars, a bass guitar, 2 acoustic guitars, a piano, sometimes a violin, a drummer, and like 3 or 4 singers up at a time. So it's pretty spiffy. I don't think I've gone to many other churches that are like that. So yeah, I do go to church. And then, content. Wonderful. That's what you want to see, right? You want to see me bonk into the sign. So yeah, that's That's the major part of my life that isn't always known. That I go to church. If I'm ever seen in person, I probably look like someone who goes to church, but that's besides the point. You can't see my face, so it doesn't matter. As of now, you can't see my face. Oh yeah, escape moves. I hope you guys are enjoying the content that me and my friend are putting out. I would say it takes so much time to record and everything, but legit, we make a video. We don't care about editing. We'll give you guys the full experience of how silly we are, and because we don't want perfection when it comes to YouTube as of right now. We don't, because it's something free that we're just doing, putting out content. We've been playing video games for absolutely forever. That sucks. For absolutely forever, and then now is just a chance that instead of us just playing video games and having nothing come out of it, at least other people could enjoy us playing video games and messing around and being silly with it. So just tell me, I guess, if you guys... I'm not taking that ramp. That's a death ramp. If you guys are enjoying, like, the Ultimate Chicken Horse, the Duck Game, and the Escapist videos, because we'll definitely do more, but depending on your enjoyment, we'll see how much we do. So if you really enjoy it, then we'll start pumping out, let's say, Escapist videos. My personal favorite out of the 3 that we've done so far is probably Duck Game. Even though it's probably one of the more sillier ones, it's definitely one of my most favorites. Anyway, that's where we're going to end it off for now. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe or like if you want to. I can't force you to do anything. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastical, because that's a word, phenomenal day tomorrow. And today, and for the rest of the week. Thank you for watching my Mario Kart.